right, now let's go for the movies. So, it's not gonna be with shows where I pretty much liked everything. It's gonna be a little bit more like, not like that, basically. So first off, the movie, the my I don't like this movie. This movie it was pretty bad. Playdate. What was Playdate, man? What was Playdate? It had a pretty good cast. Uh, Alan Richardson, which I think that's his name, who played Reacher and the show Reacher. It's a really good show. I highly recommend you watch it. And dang, I forgot his name. It's the guy from Grown Ups. Kevin James. Yeah, Kevin James. It looked like such a good cast. A comedy movie with those two. Like it's like set up to be a freaking 8 or 7 or a 9 out of 10 movie. But no, okay, I'll say this. The first 10, 15 minutes are actually pretty funny. After that, it's just stupid. It's stupid, ridiculous, and I don't like it. I actually kind of hated this movie. So yeah, this movie is like a 3. It's like a 3 out of 10. It was bad, man. Next up, thankfully it's now a little bit better. So next up, the next movie is Jurassic World Rebirth, and I was pretty disappointed with this movie. I wasn't planning to watch this movie. Never. I really, really wasn't planning to watch this movie. I just, had the opportunity, so I said, why not? So I went to watch it, and very sorry, very disappointing. I like the premise of like these elite mercenary soldiers trying to collect dinosaur DNA from a lost island, from a lab long gone. That's such a cool premise, man. But they had to ruin it with the okay, not ruin it, but they had to make it like not as cool with the stupid family subplot. I thought that was stupid. At the end, it kind of pays off with one character, but it's not great. I think the movie should have, yeah, Jurassic World Rebirth should have just solely been like a mercenary team trying to get dinosaur DNA. That sounded better. And it's from a and the director is from, and honestly his cinematography, his direction is pretty good. But I think this is the first movie of Gareth Edwards where I'm like truly disappointed. His last two movies that I saw, Rogue One and The Creator, like especially The Creator. The Creator is a masterpiece. I love The Creator. What a great movie. But yeah, I was pretty disappointed, especially with Gareth Edwards being the director. So yeah, hopefully with the sequel, which they're definitely going to do a sequel to Rebirth, it's more action packed and less stupid family stuff. So yeah, it's like a this movie's like a 5.5 out of 10. It's yeah it's a popcorn flick. Next up is A Working Man. I gotta tell you, this movie was stupid hilarious. It truly was stupid hilarious. Like, okay, I gotta. It looks like a pretty high budget movie, but the story is very like, it's very DVD, like straight to DVD, straight to Blu-ray, like type of movie. So yeah, that's pretty much what I gotta say about A Working Man. It's so stupid, man. It's actually pretty hilarious. There's a lot of stuff that's really funny about the movie, which I found funny. It's not like a, it's not delicious garbage. It's not delicious garbage. Like, and I'm using, with And that term I'm using from Cosmonaut Quickie. It's not delicious. Oh my goodness, it's not delicious garbage, but it's still pretty hilarious. But yeah, it's another popcorn flick. It's like a 6.5 out of 10. Not great, but not bad either. It's like middle of the road. So yeah, Jason Statham, still the king of just hilarious action movies. Next up is a Minecraft movie. Oh my, dude, this movie. I wish, I I wish I got to see this movie opening night with like the chicken jockey like stuff. Like I'm not gonna say anymore because like everybody's like talked. Like everybody literally has talked. Like this movie has been talked to death, and I'm not gonna like add more to it because you already know. I already know. You already know. Everybody already knows that this movie was stupidly successful. It was pretty. It was pretty bad. Oh yeah, it was pretty bad. But yeah, I wish I got to experience the incidents. Especially the. I'm not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. But yeah, this movie was. It was a Minecraft movie. They should have made. They really should have made. Uh, a a Minecraft story mode season 3. It should have been. It should have been that. But yeah, we're getting a sequel to the Minecraft movie. You can't wait for it. Yeah, this movie was like a 6.5 out of 10. Great film. Alright, next up is Captain America Brave New World. I gotta say, I was disappointed. This movie, I felt very disappointed by it. I thought it was gonna be like Winter Soldier. It had a lot of Winter Soldier vibes in the trailer, you know? So I was like excited for it. When I went to see it, it was all right. It was just all right. It's clear. Oh my god, this movie is clearly a setup to just Doomsday. Nothing else. Nothing more. Nothing else. So yeah, this movie was all right. I thought the action was good. I like Sam Wilson as Captain America. I think he's a really good Captain America. Definitely not as good as Steve Rogers, but like I still like him. Plot was plot was a Marvel movie. Movie was Marvel movie. Pretty much, yeah, Marvel movie. This I feel like this is the most Marvel movie ever made. It definitely feels like the most Marvel movie ever made. But yeah, it was all right. Again, it's a 6.5. It's not great. It's just eh. Now we are air. What was that? Anyway, now we are getting into pretty good movies. So to start off the pretty good movies, it's The Amateur. The Amateur was it was all no okay actually it wasn't all right. It was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. I thought the actors did a pretty good job. I thought the story was it was pretty good. The action was pretty good. There were some parts that were like, wow, that's actually really cool, man. There's one, again, spoilers. There's one scene where the main character goes into a bar. There's this guy following him, and the guy who's following him wants to kill him, but he goes into the bathroom. He's panicking. He's like, where do I go? He sees there's nowhere to go, so he's just like, you know, you know what? I'm just gonna leave the bathroom. He sits down, and the guy who's following him just gives him a beer. He's like, you know I have to kill you, right? Like it's like a conversation like that, and while they're talking, out of nowhere, this dude just blows up the bathroom. He hid a bomb in the bathroom as a distraction to 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 make so he could disappear from the guy. And also, that's probably my favorite scene from the movie. I thought that scene was was pretty cool. You know, kind of hilarious too, but yeah, pretty good. Uh, yeah, that's movies kind of what my stutter. Oh my goodness, my rating for this movie, I was gonna say, it's a 7. It's a solid 7. I recommend you watch it. Like it's like a movie you watch, you know, on Amazon or you know rent it, you know. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Finally, a pretty good movie. You know, we finally got. I finally talked about a pretty good movie. Okay, this one, it kind of hurt. You know, okay, it didn't hurt to watch. It was a pretty entertaining movie. Ballerina. It's part, you know, the John Wick universe. I'm a big fan of the John Wick movies. You know, with for me, with each John Wick movie, it gets better. But with this one, you know, it was like its own separate thing. You know, it wasn't a John Wick movie. You know, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. So yeah, but with this one, I wanted to like it more. I really wanted to like it more. But it was just you know, it was just well, not really. It was good, but like I wish it was longer. That's pretty much my only complaint with the movie. I wish it was longer, and I wish there was just a little bit more action. You know, but there is a lot of pretty good action. Plus, it's Lance Reddick's last performance ever. You know, rest in peace, Lance Reddick. Like such a like good part of like all the John Wick movies. I really like this character, and like it hurts that he's gone now because he was such a good actor. And from what I've seen and heard, is that he seemed like a pretty cool guy. So yeah, Ballerina, I'll give it like like again a solid 7, a 7 out of 10. Pretty good, you know. It's just my only complaint. Wish it was longer, and also I like the you know John Wick was involved in the movie. You know, I feel like he was only there, and I don't mean this in a mean way. I mean it sounds mean, but I don't. But it's not like out of respect for the movie. Like I think he was just there to like bring more people in. But yeah, Ballerina. Uh, yeah, 7 out of 10. Mickey 17 again. It's another one where I wanted to like it more, but like you know, it's like the movie's good. I like the movie. It's from the director who made Train to Busan, and I really liked Train to Busan. That was a really good emotional story. I mean, not saying this one wasn't. Yeah, there was like I did feel. Sorry for the background noise. It did feel emotional, but I still liked it. You know, it was pretty good. I like the concept of like just two Robert Pattinsons, like or two like two like Robert Pattinson dying and reviving over and over again. And each time he gets revived, he has a different emotion, and I like that. You know, the main you know Mickey's like great that it's great. It's wonderful that his name is Mickey. I I thought that was funny, and also that they numbered him with like literally with each uniform they numbered him, which was pretty funny. But yeah, I like that. You know, Mickey 17 is like the shy, scared one, and Mickey 18 is like the psychotic, angry one. And I thought that was like a fun dynamic between Robert Pattinson and Robert Pattinson. So yeah, really good movie. I wish it was. I think it was long enough. And it was a good long. I wish there was a little bit more action in the movie. You know, I wish there was like a lot more stuff that happened in the movie, but still a good movie. I give it a 7.5 out of 10. You know, pretty good. Just wish I liked it more. And now it's